In 2017, around 750,000 Rohingya were forced from their homes by the Myanmar military and forced to flee to Bangladesh. The military then bulldozed the land in 2018 and constructed military installations. Close to 1 million remain stranded in the refugee camps of Bangladesh's Cox's Bazar. In 2021, the Myanmar military under General Min Aung Hlaing seized power in a coup and overthrew Aung San Suu Kyi's democratically elected government. Now, a powerful rebel group, the Arakan Army, is fighting the military for control of Rakhine State in the west, and the Rohingya have been caught in the crosshairs with nowhere to flee to. Mohammed grew up in Butadong, one of only 2 cities in Myanmar where a large population of Rohingya still live after the 2017 attacks. This year, Human Rights Watch recorded over 1,000 cases of Rohingya boys and men conscripted, many cases with the help of Rohingya militias. Mohammed said he was given a few hours training of how to hold a gun, clean it and load it. Then he was sent with 36 other conscripts to fight for the Myanmar military. He said the military sent him just outside of Butadong to fight the Arakan Army. Mohammed says the commander tried to motivate Rohingya soldiers to fight by promising them citizenship before sending them into battle. Rohingya were effectively stripped of their citizenship in 1982, essentially making them stateless.
Well, I think the situation for the Rohingya is probably the worst it's been since 2017, when we saw acts of genocide, ethnic cleansing, forcing Rohingya from their homes to Bangladesh en masse. What we've seen recently is killings, acts of arson, villages, hamlets being burned down, tens of thousands of people forced to flee their homes, and really they have nowhere to go.
In May, reports from activists and relatives of residents emerged of Arakan Army soldiers torching and looting Rohingya homes in the town of Butadong. Around 200,000 people were displaced. In recent weeks, there's also been another wave of attacks, this time by drones.
But now the border is closed. And on top of that, even if they try to move internally within Burma, within Rakhine, both Arakan Army and military is blocking and attacking them as they try to move. These people, about the 600,000 remaining Rohingya, are victims of the genocide attacks by the Myanmar military in 2017 and decades-long persecutions.
The number of war wounded increased a lot, and we had just in one day 20 war wounded Rohingya. We treated them for life-threatening trauma wounds, open fractures, severe bleedings as well, associated with gunshots, mortar shelling, injuries. And what is also important to mention is that almost 50% of these patients who were wounded are children and women.
The UN says the recent violence echoes textbook ethnic cleansing against the Rohingya seen in 2017.
All the people in Myanmar, only a few will remain. Most of the people will flee to Bangladesh by illegal means. And in Butadong, the people are really suffering. Their suffering is beyond imagination. There is no humanitarian assistance. So the Arakan Army is keeping them like the hostage for the humanitarian assistance,
The Arakan Army deny the burning of Rohingya homes. Mohammed is worried about the future for the Rohingya population being attacked from both sides. Libby Hogan, ABC News.